Thanks for joining me back here for another Modern Day Wise Woman episode. In this episode, I'm talking to you about the 3 don'ts, the 3 things that you should never do when you find yourself in a downward spiral. First, let me explain what a downward spiral is. It occurs when you have one negative thought preceded by another negative thought and then another negative thought, and before you know it, you feel like you're on this fast train down the rabbit hole that you cannot seem to get off. So let's dive right in. Let's talk about the 3 things that you should never do when you're in a downward spiral so you can get through the downward spiral quickly. The first thing is do not resist the emotions that you are feeling. People seem to think that if I shake it off, if I just push through it, if I just let it go, if I don't let it bother me, that will help you to get through the downward spiral. It never does. You see, what you resist persists. If you want to move through your downward spiral quickly, then what you need to do is actually allow yourself, actually be compassionate and gracious with yourself. Let yourself feel every single emotion. Cry if you need to. Get angry if you need to. Just let it all in. The quicker you do this, the more compassionate you are with yourself, the more you will naturally be ready to move to the next stage of freedom. The second thing that you should never do is rush. We find ourselves in the downward spiral, and all we want to do is move through it as fast as we can. Why? Because as human beings living on this earth, on this time, space, dimension, we just like to not feel pain, to just get over it as fast as we can. The important thing to understand is that when we rush ourselves, it shows a lack of compassion. It means that we don't have patience for our process. And it means that we'll continue to experience more situations where we will learn the life lesson that rushing doesn't help. So give yourself the space, allow yourself to take as much time as you need, and you'll find that when you do that, you actually move through things much more quickly. All right, here's a third and final don't. You do not want to judge yourself. One of the things that I see all the time in my practice, and even with people that are enlightened beings, is that they have this thing like they're not supposed to feel the things that they feel, or they should be over them or past them. Like, these things shouldn't affect me anymore. And when you place judgment on yourself, again, it demonstrates a lack of compassion. It's very difficult for us to heal and move through what we're going through when there's little love and little compassion. Don't judge yourself. Last time I checked, most of the people walking around on this planet are human. And it means that you have a brain that has an ego, and there are very few people that have transcended the ego. We were put here to experience, to have the human experience. So stop judging yourself, and then you will see that you will move through things much more quickly. Well, those are the 3 don'ts, and I certainly hope that this video has been very helpful for you. It was a pleasure definitely filming it for you. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel because it makes sure that you get my videos delivered to your inbox the moment that they are published. I've been telling you guys that there are a few links down below so you can find other free videos available. You can also go to my website to read some really awesome blogs that are helpful for these heavier emotions. As well, you can find all kinds of audio classes that you can purchase down below. All that information is in the description box below. And with that, I say, let's enjoy a green smoothie. I've been like waiting to drink this. I was totally considering drinking it while we were talking, but then I thought, oh, my mouth's going to be full. I'm not going to be able to talk, so. Anyway, this smoothie's got purple kale in it, apples, some protein powder, and I can't wait to down it. So you guys have yourselves a great week. I love you. Thanks for watching. Mwah.